Hey, morning guys. I'd hoped that this video would be live, but Google's been doing some shenanigans with our account, right? Par for the course. Anyway, so the reason why I wanted to do a video this morning and kind of get back in the groove of things, Project Veritas just released a video. Basically, they received video from someone who works at ABC and a reporter who is now an anchor had a story on Jeffrey Epstein, and it was spiked. And so basically, she was told not to run it for various reasons. I'm not going to go into it now because you can watch the video, and the video is excellent, and it can do a way better job than I can. But what's important is that the takeaway, right, is that for 3 years, this story has been quashed, and since Jeffrey Epstein's death, they still haven't aired it. So, as Project Veritas states, what's the deal, ABC? How come? What's the deal? And then there's also a call to action from Project Veritas regarding who specifically spiked the video, or who said, don't run it. So that'll be interesting. So take a look at that, and if you're someone who is in a position who's able to provide that information, legitimate information, please do call in. But okay, so the Epstein thing here is the big takeaway that I got from it. The huge takeaway is that everything is finally coming to light, right? So now with this, we are now forced to talk about it. And, we've been talking about it for quite some time, right? Because a lot of us who have been aware of what's been going on through data dumps on Chan's, as well as deep dive research that some of us have been doing. We kind of already know what's been going on, right? But what this video does, and the leaked video from ABC does, is it forces folks who consume mainstream media to talk about it, right? It gets it out there, where people now have to talk about Jeffrey Epstein and what he's done. And my hope is that people will realize that Jeffrey Epstein is the most prolific pedophile in the United States history. It's disgusting what he's been able to get away with doing to young women, and not only just him, right? We got to remember his circle of friends, the elites, Bill Clinton, Kevin Spacey. Those are the two names that kind of pop up in my brain right now. Prince Andrew. They have been Jeffrey Epstein's pals, and there are more. There are so many more people who will be picked up in this. Anyway, my hope is that there will be real justice served, and I do have faith that that will happen at some point. It won't be on our timing, that's for sure. That's the one thing I've definitely learned. It's not on our timing. But what's great is that people will be talking about it now, right? Because ever since he died and he was murdered, ever since he died, the story kind of went away from mainstream media. So now it's going to force mainstream media to talk about it again. And hopefully people who do consume mainstream media and moderates will understand kind of the depth, the depth to which this story goes. Anyway, guys, also to think about this, I've been wondering this, where's Ghislaine Maxwell, right? The last time we saw her was that Instagram post, right, where she was at In-N-Out Burger in California, and she was reading that interesting book, right? I think about the CIA or something like that. So, everybody's been reading that picture like a cup of tea leaves, and I'm just hoping that she is possibly in productive custody, because, anyway. Either that or she's hopped a plane to a third world country where people will never see her again. And that would be rather unfortunate in terms of seeking justice. for the victims of her and Jeffrey Epstein's dealings. Anyway, guys, share the Project Veritas video with your friends. Watch it. Make sure to watch it. And if you do know anybody who can provide legitimate information to Project Veritas, to go ahead and call that number. They include it in the video. Anyway, and also I would at the head of the ABC News. I would at him on Twitter, guys. At him on Twitter and say, hey, what's up with this? Fake news, right? Fake news. Well, not only just fake news, but hiding legitimate news. And I don't know. I'm at a loss for words because it's just when I think that mainstream media won't, really be as horrible as I think it is, it just proves me wrong every day. Anyway, guys, I don't want to go on to a rant, but watch the Project Veritas video. It's important. Share it with your friends. Also, if you have the opportunity and you're kind of in the camp of like, well, I don't really know a whole heck of a lot about this, start with the Miami Herald. Miami Herald, I can't remember the reporter's name. She has been doing some really great work in uncovering all the information, well, not all, but a lot of information about what Jeffrey Epstein has been doing. She had been talking to victims. They have a handful of videos out there that include a lot of information. So I would go ahead and start there. Also to, I believe Mike Cernovich, along with the gal from Miami Herald, they litigated to receive information and documentation. So do a search for that, and kind of educate yourself on this issue. And and take to Twitter, guys. Take to Twitter, and just keep letting your voices be heard. Do something. Seriously, do something. And I think that's finally the impetus for me, that I just can't sit on the sidelines anymore, right? We need to be active citizens, and call out corruption whenever we see it, because it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better if we don't do anything, and if we ignore it, right? It's only going to get worse, right? Because obviously, right, we've been ignoring it for quite some time. I know at least I have, and some people in my generation, we've just been kind of turning a blind eye, thinking, oh, well, that's just how it goes. No, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. We need to speak up and do something. And have a great day, guys. It's a pretty good day in Hawaii. Yeah, palm trees. So anyway, have a good day. Really miss talking with y'all. Take care.